Hello and welcome to Stampin' Cat Crew. So today we're going to make this super quick and easy happy birthday card. It is from the Beautiful Day stamp set right here. Just uses this birthday sentiment and then also uses this flowers from the Southern Serenade. So we're going to do a little bit of coloring, and we've all seen the alcohol blends markers hopefully. So I'm going to fast forward through the coloring, but they come in a light and a dark. You can go over, you can do blending. There's a color lifting pen, and then I've chosen to use Calypso Coral and Old Olive for the leaves. So very simple, and let's get going. Okay, so that's it for coloring. You saw I didn't spend a lot of time. I don't want to make coloring the fussy focal for this. I wanted it to be a super simple card. So that's it. Southern Serenade, totally colored. We've got this wonderful little paper stack that has all these delicious florals on it. On the back side is the perfect color for Old Olive. I just created a little frame for our focal point. I'm going to mount that right on there. And I've already stamped the happy birthday, may your day be as beautiful as you. And so what I want to do is I want to take this Calypso Coral ribbon. I'm going to show you this little trick about tying a knot. So we have this length of ribbon, and I'm going to tie this knot like this. And then I know that I want it to wrap around, and the ribbon is mostly going to be on this side right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut closer to this side than the other side, and I'm going to open that up, and then it just wraps right around. So super easy way to make a little knot out of one strand of ribbon. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some adhesive right around the back, because the ends are going to wrap around. And I started off with a length probably longer than you need. It's something that you can play with. So I'm going to cut some tips off because I actually save my little tips, and because I do pocket scrapbooking, I use a lot of those as just little accent pieces for my pocket scrapbook pages. So I have a little bag that I keep for scraps, and that's actually what I take with me when I go to retreats. And believe it or not, I end up with a lot of people borrowing my little bag of odds and ends. So they're great for just little cards and things like that. I wanted to create a focal around this, so I basically stamped the bottom. This fits perfectly, and then I cut the paper actually to fit. And that's just what I wanted to do for the card. We've got our little ends there. Take those away. And then the envelope. I always tell you to remember to make your envelopes pretty, and I pretty much did just some straightforward stamping. And then I'm going to show you a little trick just with some color in the top. So I'm going to take this. We're just going to spatter a few of our little Calypso Coral flowers around. And then what I have is I have this little color here. If you squeeze the pad, you can get a little puddle of color right in the top there. And I've got this aqua painter, which I love. And so if I squeeze out just a little bit of water and I get this wet, and then I'm going to take this and I'm going to tap my finger on it. And I'm going to create that little spatter there. And then it'll dry and we'll be good to go. So, and I also tell you, always keep that little paper towel aside. It also cleans off your aqua painter really well in between use. And then I have my spritzer. I can keep that wet, and then I can clean stamp sets as I go before I actually use my Stampin' Scrub. And that keeps my Stampin' Scrub a lot cleaner. I'm going to close that up, and we are finished. So this is the envelope. I'm going to let the little aqua painter dry, but finished card, and that's it. So I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial, and thanks for stopping by. Happy creating!